I'm Luke Summerhays, and I love Bounsweet. The mangosteen has been called the Queen of Fruits. Grown only in particularly tropical regions, and with a very short window, it is a rare and expensive delicacy in most parts of the world. Those lucky enough to have tried it compare it to a delectable dessert. The significant Queen of England, Queen Victoria, was said to have offered a considerable bounty to anyone able to deliver a fresh one. The mangosteen resembles a round, red fruit, but this outer layer is an inedible rind. The edible part is actually the white flesh within. The tree is able to reproduce asexually, essentially cloning itself. While it appears to have a gender, no male has ever been found. This queen needs no king. Bounsweet is a grass-type Pokemon, a round, pink, berry-like monster with leaves for hair and some white fruit showing at the base, making it look like a baby. Like a mangosteen, it is known for its flavor. Pokemon Sun tells us, "A delectable aroma pours from its body. They are often swallowed whole by toucanon, lured by that wafting deliciousness." And Pokemon Shield says, "When under attack, it secretes a sweet and delicious sweat. The scent only calls more enemies to it." And Pokemon Scarlet, "Its sweat is sweet like syrup, made from boiled down fruit." Because of this, Bounsweet was highly valued in the past, when sweeteners were scarce. This bountiful sweetness seems to bring the Pokemon nothing but trouble. The Japanese name, Amakaji, combines amai, sweet, kajitsu, fruit, and maybe ji for child. It's a sweet little baby fruit. At level 18 it may grow up a little when it evolves into Steenee. Steenee's leaf has opened up to form hair, and its body has stretched out into a more humanoid form, giving the appearance of a young girl. Pokemon Sun says, "The sepals on its head develop to protect its body. These are quite hard, so even if pecked by bird Pokemon, this Pokemon is totally fine." Pokemon Moon tells us, "This Pokemon is always bouncing around energetically. Other Pokemon are attracted by its lively appearance and pleasant aroma." The name, Steenee, comes from mangosteen, but for Breaking Bad fans, this sweet element brings to mind stevia, the plant-based artificial sweetener sometimes used in lieu of sugar in tea or coffee. The Pokemon's Japanese name is Amamaiko, again taking the word amai, or sweet, and this time combining it with a maiko. A maiko literally translates to dancing girl, and Pokemon Sword tells us, "As it swirls like a dancer, a sweet smell spreads around it. Anyone who inhales the scent will feel a surge of happiness." The maiko is an apprentice to the famous geisha, or more accurately, geiko. Geisha means a practitioner of the arts, but one should more properly call them geiko, a master of the arts. Steenee is not yet wise in the ways of the world, but if it's leveled up or knowing the move Stomp, it can evolve into Tsareena. Tsareena has a taller, more adult figure. Atop her luscious locks she wears a crown. Her eyes are topped by elegant lashes, and her legs are long and wrapped in boots. Pokemon Moon tells us, "A Pokemon known for the beauty of its well-shaped legs. It sometimes appears as a mascot in advertisements for beauty salons." Of course, Tsareena's boots are not just made for walking, but are perfect for stomping. Ultra Sun tells us, "A master of grand and beautiful kicks. It can knock out even kickboxing champions with a single blow." And Pokemon Shield tells us, "A kick from the hardened tips of this Pokemon's legs leave a wound in the opponent's body and soul that will never heal." The name, Tsareena, applies the mangosteen spelling to the Russian word for queen, Tsareena. The Japanese name, Amaijo, uses the word jo, which does mean queen, but is also a nickname for a kind of dominant woman. With the long boots, disdainful expression, and the moves like Stomp, Punishment, and Power Whip, she does fit the bill. Pokemon Ultra Moon tells us, a Pokemon with an aggressive personality and a mastery of kicking. It cackles every time it kicks an opponent. And Pokemon Sword tells us, this feared Pokemon has long, slender legs and a cruel heart. It shows no mercy as it stomps on its opponents. Tsareena has wonderful attack stats, and to enhance its niche in the competitive game, it also has the ability Queenly Majesty, preventing opponents from using priority moves like Quick Attack. It doesn't have the best speed or bulk, but it has just enough of either that many options are available to it. Pokemon fans should know better at this point than to underestimate any living thing. A rare tree, a delicious fruit, a female-only plant that grows only in the most delicate conditions. These sound like disadvantages, but they add up to make a powerful queen. Music for Luke Loves Pokemon is composed by Jonathan Cromie. Artwork for the show is by Katie Groves. Funding is provided by listeners at patreon.com/podcastio-podcastius. I love hearing from listeners. Up next are Comfy and Oranguru, so get in touch about those or any other Pokemon. And even if you don't feel like doing any of that, thank you so much just for listening. I love Bounsweet. And remember, I love you too.